There we go. Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. Welcome to Bitcoin Daily, 9 a.m. sometimes. Monday to Friday sometimes. Hope you're doing well. As you see in the title, no breakout just yet. It's just a quick and dirty update on what's happening in Bitcoin, because that's why you're here, to figure out whether we're going to go up or down. Yesterday we are coming to this stop over here. It kind of looked bullish, people are a little bit excited, but we are hitting this resistance level over here. Our theory is that this is gonna move towards downside. It went down to the midline over here. Right now it's bouncing a little bit. Is this enough pullback towards downside up here to break this towards upside? We don't know just yet. As you see in the title again, there is no breakout yet. This channel up here, very nice channel, still haven't broken. This midlines over here are holding very nicely as well, so this channel is pretty much legit so far. I don't think this is a bear flag. I do understand that some people might think that for whatever reason this move over here and this consolidation is a bear flag towards downside over here. I don't see this as a bear flag. I see some kind of consolidation up here that might very nicely break towards upside. If you over here to the daily time frame, what you're gonna see on the chart and the moving averages is that we still don't have a breakout above this this resistance level over here at 58.2. Yesterday we managed to get above 200 moving average up here, above 10 moving average, tried to climb that, but we closed on the downside. We still closed below the 10 moving average. So right now we are trying to do that move again. We had a little bit pullback towards downside. Right now we're bouncing again, trying to get above the 10 moving average. Still have no breakout confirmed just yet, so we need to wait. But this actually looks very nice if you look at it over here, because this rejection up here oftentimes pushes a lot longer towards downside for whatever reason, and again we don't have this close yet. So with this you just create the top wick over here and then do the next move towards downside over here, something like this, and then bounce. We have to wait and see a little bit. So again, no breakout just yet, but it does look very nice over here on the 4-hour time frame. I mentioned the hold the support level. We are still looking for this bounce over here above or the break towards downside. Now the most likely most likely probable right now move towards upside or downside, I think it's still towards downside. Like if we break towards upside, I'm gonna be very bullish, but I think we need to do another move over here towards downside and then bounce towards upside up here. I mean, the channel is pretty much confirmed. I think everybody right now sees the channel. Everybody sees the midline over here. Everybody is right now looking at the very same thing over here. But I think this is gonna break again towards downside. Maybe even a wick over here towards downside before it actually goes up. Still majorly bullish towards the upside. A little bit unsure when that's gonna happen. So still waiting for that. Not quite there yet over here. Over here on the 8-hourly time frame over here, we have this very nice doji up here where we bounced, but we didn't bounce enough. And right now we are having this a little bit red candle over here towards downside. But this is just actually started, so we don't know it just yet. Will we break up here towards upside or not? That depends to be seen. Let's go to the daily time frame up here. The most important part over here, what you're gonna see over here on the moving averages, is this white line, the 10 moving average. We've been trying to break that over here. We broke that over here and we pull back towards that. And right now that's the same moving average that's right now getting us rejected a little bit. But we did tap the 20 moving average. So in case we actually go over here towards upside, I think we might tap something like 60k level over here, the 20 moving average, because we did it over here already. So just by looking at moving averages, we might actually hit the 20 moving average before we getting rejected again towards the downside. Now the channel should still be intact even if we hit the 20 moving average over here. It's actually gonna be on the dollar. If this is the daily time frame over here, right over here on the dollar, it's around 60k, $60.005 on the dollar up here. That's gonna be a resistance level again. We need to break that. We are still not quite there just yet, and we need to break towards upside. So not much is actually happening. I mean, it is a little bit boring, quick and dirty update, but there is that. Bitcoin dominance did pull back on the daily time frame yesterday towards downside. It's still, being pushed over here towards downside, but there is this bigger channel up here. I'm a little bit unsure whether it's on support or not. Again, this doesn't matter that much, but we still follow what's gonna happen with the dominance up here. The fact that this move up here didn't come all the way up to the resistance level, it does look a little bit weak. So there is, I would say right now, decent probability for this to break towards downside over here. You'll see over here that was a very nice trend line over here being drawn, and this wick over here did not came up all the way up to the top over here. Now this is very important because oftentimes when you see very clear resistance level, and then you see price cannot actually even hit that resistance level, that shows a lot of bearishness on the chart. And right now we are pulling back over here towards downside. So I would say right now, in the short term over here, short term, it's a daily time frame, it does look like it might actually break towards downside. Weekly time frame up here still haven't broken down yet, so there is that. But the daily time frame, the fact that this move over here did not come all the way to the resistance, I would say that's a little bit bearish. So I would say right now the probability is leaning more, for the breakdown towards downside and actually break up. So if you see Bitcoin, going above 60, 70k, 80k, whatever, and this dominance just breaking down over here, there will be no 60% like Benjamin Cohen says over here towards upside. Bitcoin dominance. My theory is, if it goes up, it's going to go into the blue box, but if it goes over here, all the way up here, I mean, it really doesn't matter. But on the other hand, if this breaks towards downside, this might actually be, start of the altcoin season already. So we are looking for that. Ethereum Bitcoin chart is actually holding up very, very nicely on the daily time frame over here. Ethereum Bitcoin chart yesterday actually had a move again up to the moving averages, but if you look at it here on the weekly time frame, we still don't have a breakout yet up here. I forgot what this line is about. We still don't have a breakout yet over here towards upside just yet. This definitely looks like some kind of bull flag over here. This looks like the next move. It's gonna happen very, very soon, I think. Maybe this week, maybe next week, but it does look like Ethereum is starting gonna pushing towards upside over here. So if Ethereum starts pushing towards up, because if it's a bull flag, it's not gonna go forever, right? It either needs to break up or it needs to fail. If it fails, then we can expect another month consolidation time on Bitcoin. On the other hand, if it does break towards upside, we are into altcoin season and everything explodes towards upside, right? But it does look like Bitcoin dominance over here wants to crash towards downside, and the Ethereum Bitcoin chart wants to break towards upside, which is actually very, very good. At the same time, we are at some kind of bottom on Bitcoin. We will just be talking about 4-hourly time frame up here, but if you look at a little bit bigger time frames up here, nothing is set in stone just yet. Again, no decent bounce up here. This over here is a weekly time frame over here. You see this little bit red candle. We still got 3 days left on this candle over here, but we still don't have any kind of moves above the resistance level over here or above the moving averages. So a little bit too early to call it right now that everything is done and dandy. There is this line up here where it's just bouncing. So you can see up here we are on some kind of support level. So if this does start to go towards upside over here and Bitcoin dominance starts crashing, Ethereum Bitcoin goes towards upside, it's all good and dandy. Not quite there yet, so we gotta wait. Unfortunately, boring Wednesday so far. The last thing we might actually look at a little bit is this DXY chart. DXY is definitely breaking towards downside. It's right now just slowly losing pace and momentum over here before it actually breaks and jumps down. So everything is lining up, guys. The Bitcoin dominance is lining up to break down. The Ethereum Bitcoin chart is lining up to break up. The DXY is slowly curving towards downside, and Bitcoin is getting some kind of bottom there where it's very, very likely that is gonna bounce very, very hard. So soon the stuff will happen, but right now, unfortunately for today, for Wednesday, not much is actually happening. So I'm just expecting altcoins to go a little bit zigzag up here, a little bit down, a little bit up, and stuff like that. I mean, if you do get some kind of big moves, that might be the move that actually confirms all of these momentums that are right now being created. But for so far right now, on the daily time frame on Bitcoin, we did not break the resistance level over here yet. On the 4-hourly time frame, we did not break the resistance yet over here. You'll see the channel over here, something like that. Like we are very, very close, but we haven't broken. And in the short term up here, I would say that another week towards downside up here is probable. And maybe a little even more probable than it just pump towards upside. But either of these moves are still gonna go majorly towards upside. If he breaks up, it just goes up, right? If it goes a little bit down, it still goes up, right? So regardless how you look at it, we are bullish. How's everybody doing, chat? The green's gobbling in the morning. How you doing, man? Maybe inverse head and shoulders being formed there. Inverse head, yeah, I was thinking about inverse head and shoulders on over here, but the head should go below the shoulder, and it isn't doing that. So I think we'll get a big up candle, and it will start to create the shoulder. What time frame are you actually looking at? I mean, if you're just looking at closes, maybe something like this up here, maybe some kind of inverse head and shoulders, maybe. I don't know. On the small time frames, it doesn't look like it's head and shoulders pattern. It may happen today, may. Give me some hopium. I mean, it's enough hopium. Look at the lines, man. Look at the lines. If that's not enough hopium, I don't know. Try line chart. It makes it easy to understand trend. Nah. Good morning, Cold Crypto. How you doing, man? Line chart doesn't take into account important data enough. Look at the big picture is looking okay. US inflation reports this morning should make volatility. I did hear that there is some kind of CPI reports are coming out, or being, you know, a rumor is that they are out already or something like that, but, you know, I haven't been following that much. I'm just looking at chart, and so far, you know, nothing is happening. It could, you know, it could bounce big time over here towards upside, but you know, considering the volume up here, volume is also low over here on this consolidation part over here. Let's go a little bit small time frames on the volume up here. Let's see bigger move volume up here. Nah, the volume is looks okay. I mean, but we don't have anything beside this up here. Like the 8 hour, it looks like it might actually just bounce right now, right? And the 4 hour also right now it's above the moving averages, might actually bounce, but it's very uncertain. It's very uncertain. That's all I'm trying to say. So, you know, today is one of these days when, you know, the moves are very, very uncertain. And anytime you come, you know, into any kind of consolidation, you know, consolidation move, you know, the moves are very, very tricky. ETH long trade still going, made soon, short soon, 31.88. Nice, Dimut, I'm glad for you. In 4 hours, currencies are moving. I think we'll dump. I mean, even if you dump, you know, my theory is that it's gonna go over here and bounce. Even if you break the channel towards downside, I think this might be capitulation, and then right back up there again, right down here, back down to 53k again, maybe a little bit lower down here, and then again towards upside. Regardless, this move, and then you know, these moves are coming, guys. I think so. You know, that's my prediction right now. Majorly bullish. Unfortunately, there is, you know, a whole bunch of waiting period. So quick and dirty update on what's happening. Hope you guys are having a nice day. I say 48 is in the cards. I say no. And that said, we're gonna see how that plays out. Guys, take care. Have a nice day. Go watch Ivan on Tejo, something like that. You know, buy meme coins. Not financial advice. I'll see you around, guys. Bye-bye.